replay. Ganun ba? Alrighty, we're live. So, it's actually an early stream. Uh, yeah, I need to get used to it because my classes are coming. So, for today, since it's Saturday, I'll be doing some free replay analysis only for less than 6 MMR players. What you need to do to participate in the free replay analysis is that you need to join our Discord and then do the request from there. I just need to promote it, I suppose. So, hold on a second. I think there's a request here. Now let me just promote it here. Real quick. So we could have some of the viewer. Actually. Where is this emoticons? Where is this for? What is this emoticon for? Can you just use words instead? It's actually too early to do the stream. Maybe I should just do it in the Facebook live stream rather than here. Because the viewers are still sleeping. Yeah. The Owl Misty, thanks for the follow. I think you're the one in my guild, right? Finally can log into my Twitch. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, you're in my guild. Palma letter? Palm yeah, I think I pronounced it right. Palma letter. Thanks for the follow. Try to find my account back is now. Okay. That's good for you. Mm-hmm. I mean, are you looking to have your replay be analyzed as well? Our Misty. I mean, if you guys want to, to have the replay analyzed, you need to join in our Discord first, and then do the request in there, and then I'll download the file or the replay, and then take it from there. Mhm. Still need some people to actually come in here. Oh. I just realized you are immortal. Sorry, am I allowed to join your guild? Yeah, of course you're allowed to. I mean, mainly for our guild is more on the improvement and having fun, of course. Yeah, that's why I'm doing some free coaching session as well for every 10k guild points to our members, so they could improve their gameplay as well. I don't like seeing them like stuck in ancients or divines for quite some time. Even me, I'm getting coached. Actually, I got coached before I do the live streaming by Ash from Kio's Academy, which is 7k MMR player. So I'm really eager to apply those knowledge, but right now my finger is injured, so I can't do it. I don't want to play with a injured left index finger. So yeah. Arta BM. Thanks for the follow. Although we're still waiting for a file or a replay to be analyzed, so again, if you want to have your replay be analyzed, you need to join our Discord and then do the request from there. Aside from Twitch, of course. Um, Once I have it, I'll try to download it and then go from there. Maybe I should just. I mean, maybe I. Maybe it's better if I actually announce first the replay analysis before going into it. Not like this, which is actually all of a sudden. Um, I'm having a lot of success with Nature's Prophet, right? In 5K. Do you think he's particularly strong in this match? I don't see the match ID because it's really better if I can see the match ID Palma letter where I can find the Discord. Yeah, here in my Discord. I think the settings for yeah, it's fine. When it comes to the Nature's Prophets, though, it's a very versatile hero, which could be played as core and then support. So I don't know which role you're playing with the Nature's Prophet. Um, Also with the itemizations and then the draft itself, like in the enemy or in your team. If you if you're saying it that you're having so much success with the Nature's Prophet, I'm actually thinking if you're first picking it. Thanks for the follow, Dr. Sharma. Hello too. This is actually a very early stream, trust me. Supposedly it should not be the case. Yeah, go to the replay analysis requests in the channel, guys, and then put the match ID in there. Just give it the match ID, the hero you played, and yeah, just follow the format in there in the Discord. Usually I'll go for streaming like 10 p.m. Manila. Right now it's 5:04 p.m., which is actually too early in 5 hours. So I think that's a bit of a problem for my regulars. So Arta BM, you're from Kias. Yeah, I got coach earlier in Kias. Did you watch it? Arta BM, perhaps? It's really a good coaching session. I got coached by Ash, 7K player. It's really good. I really thought that I'm good in the game as a 6K player, but in reality, 7K players know more than me, and it's really an eye opener. I just need to keep those in mind and then put it in practice. Me plays best troll. Thanks for the follow. Your name is actually funny. I don't know. I laugh for some reason. I mean, troll in a good way or in a bad way? Zioma Dota. Siodoma Dota. Thanks for the follow. This is discrimination. Why? Did I say something? I want my replays to be analyzed too. Oh well, you just need to join our Discord and then put the request in the replay analysis thing. I think someone is typing in there now, like Dane, Discord user. I'm your number one fan. Yes, of course, my love. Thank you. All right, here we go. We have a match ID here from Dane. This is the script for less than 6K MMR. I mean, I'm only 6K. Of course, I'll be confident to analyze replays from players below 6K. Because if I just put in here like replay analysis, and then the player is like 7K or 8K MMR, the things that I'll say doesn't or will not make sense because they know more than me. It's kind of discriminating, but it's actually I think it's good. Dane, what's your Twitch name? Dane, are you here? Why it failed? Oh, okay. So Dr. Sharma is Dane. Gotcha. Yeah, yeah. So for some reason, I'm trying to download your replay. It's 2:58 in my time. I mean, like 2 hours ago. Which region you're playing? Southeast. Okay. Are you from the Philippines? Because I am from the Philippines. I guess it's set on automatic. Okay. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I wanted to play Pause 4 but was kind of forced to into 3. My main question is how to farm effectively and how to position properly. Which hero did you play? You did not tell me which hero you played in this match. Right? You didn't include it. So, which hero you played? Dane? I don't know. Visage, okay. Alright then. Visage. Okay, starting with the 1 hour game. What? Terrorblade disconnected or abandoned. Do you know each other? Or you just repeat it? Okay, let me see. So your first picked Visage? I mean, what's your rank? Crusader 2, okay. Um, I saw in scoreboard. Okay. Oh yeah, Dane. Okay. Yeah, but because there are tendencies that uh people will use different names. Okay, this is classic rank, right? Is this even rank? Or in any case though, my first comment is that having Visage in first pick is really hard to pull up and rank, okay? Because Visage is actually kind of, a cheesy hero. You want to have if you want to play Visage, you need to make sure that they cannot easily clear your familiars, and then they cannot easily remove
30
your
seconds to
Gravescleaver's cloak. Well, it's unranked, so I guess you're just practicing the hero, if not mistaken. Yeah, but the design of the hero though, first picking Visage, I will not recommend it because there's a lot of counters through Visage, and if the draft itself is
The battle
really good
begins!
against Visage, your effectiveness will really diminish. My fourth time playing Visage. Interesting. So fourth game. Hmm. So you really are practicing the hero in ranked matches. Um, what's your item build that you want to go here? If based on the laning itself, like Shake Your Drow, Visage Tekis, and then you have this item. I mean, let me check it here in the score by itself. So went for Vladimir's. Okay. As a fourth, I went Vlad's. Um, why do you want to play Vlad's in this game? I mean, you're a Visage. Um, if you want to play Vlad, if we uh, if we actually check it here, Vlad's as an item, it will give you like 15% lifesteal, then bonus damage, mana regen, and of course armor. But since you picked first on the Visage, looking at their hero, they can easily counter it, or you cannot even man fight them. And then Drow wants to man fight them. I don't think so. There's Arc Warden, there's Wraith King that can go on top, and then Terrorblade as well. Um, Percentage base aura with Drow, I guess. Yeah, but it works in the range range heroes, bonus agility. And if we're talking about bonus agility, you're not even an agility hero. You're an intelligence hero, which means the agility that you will gain from the drow will not translate into damage. It will only be on your, of course, attack speed and armor. If the drow gets a level 6. Same thing with only Tekis. So the drow's ultimate will only benefit your visage in some way, like armor, attack speed, and Tekis, and that's it. When it comes to the bonus damage thing, it's only 18%. So, what should have gone for? It's really tricky to actually answer that question because if you check the lineup of the enemy, most of them will deal physical damage. Terrorbird will do physical damage. Sven will do physical damage. Wraith King, of course. This guy kind of mixed Arc Warden and then the magical and then physical, and then this guy with pure mix as well. So most likely they will go for physical damage, right? that's aside from more physical damage and then some magical damage. So since you're playing as boss 3 Visage in this game, aside from Medallion is actually really good in this game because it will give you armor, and then it will give you some of the mana regen as well, and then you can remove some armors of the enemy that you can play aggressively with the summon familiars, because the damage of the familiars is physical as well. So of course the usual thing is that you grave chill someone, and then medallion the guy, and then let the familiars hit it, and then burst him with the soul assumption. That's the usual combo. So laning wise though, just kind of decent. But I guess what I'll talk about your game is really the game read, the understanding of the matchup itself, like the itemization. Yeah, laning wise, as you can see, Visage is really lacking on the armor. It gets 0 armor, level 1, and yeah, it's really the Grave Keeper's Cloak is really unique in such way. Damage reduction per layer. First picking Visage, since they can easily chip down your Graves Keeper's Cloak with the attacks. So I will really not recommend Visage first picking. In any case, yeah, you have this first blood. Then Salve, you're alive. Then what item you go for?
Radiant's bottom tower is
Magic Wand. I don't like the Magic Wand pickup here in this lane, because if you think about it again, only Silencer will actually cast spell, and then the cooldown is like 22 seconds at the moment. So that means you'll get like 1 charge per 22 seconds. Of course, it's different if he level it up, or even go for the Arcane Curse. And then, of course, Terrorblade. The only spell that he will spam is Conjure Image and some Reflection, but the idea is that you will never get more out of this Magic Wand in this matchup, or in this laning. So no one, only stick. Yeah, it could be. Only stick is fine. But aside from stick, I mean, it's not really beneficial again. If you think it here, what's their actual main damage right now? Aside from, of course, this is physical damage on the Terrorblade, and this is only a support with pure and magical, but of course, physical damage as well. So, if you actually went for Medallion, it's really good. Null of Talisman is actually good as well, because it will amplify your soul assumption, and then it will gives you mana regen, and then some of the stats as well. But the problem that I'm seeing is that you don't have any consumables left to sustain yourself in the lane. So now you're forced to go back. Another thing that I would recommend here, instead of you going back, like wasting 20 seconds going back and then tipping back to lane, after killing those 2 heroes, you can just suicide under tower here on your Visage. Because if you suicide like right now, you will respawn quickly, like less than 10 seconds. If we check it here, death time, 18 seconds. So yeah, but the idea of suiciding is that you will get full HP and mana, and then of course you need to spend your gold, so you won't lose some golds, like, you know, death cost 38. Yeah, but the idea is that you're not wasting your time. Like here, you guys killed them like 3 minutes, or yeah, and then now you're just wasting some time, and then Terribly was able to farm a bit, although he got pressured by Tekis again. But yeah, the idea is that dying is actually much beneficial in some cases. This one works really well with the Undying, because your goal is to have full HP and mana, right? Going back to the base is really costly as well because you're running with 285 movement speed. You don't have even boots or windlass. It's taking so much time. You actually miss like one creep wave there, like 200 gold. Imagine if you just died and then respawned right away. You will not lose any gold because you spent it, and then you will actually take care of that wave that you missed. It actually never crossed my mind. Yeah, you're very much welcome. That's why we're doing the analysis on the replay. Laning wise, so far so good. What I don't like is that you're pushing the lane. What will happen if you push the lane is that the Terrorblade will manage to come back. I mean, he will farm safely under tower with the help of additional armor and regen. So you should go on the silencer there. Look at the charges. Yeah, he's dead. I mean, in high MMR players though, it won't happen. That gank on Slardar. It will never happen. And another thing is that if they're playing against Tekis, they'll really start clearing the trees here just to scout the Tekis. But yeah, this is not happening. I guess it's because it's unranked. No one is really trying hard. So, okay, it killed both of them again. This is actually good. They really underestimated your hero. But the problem that you're having is mana. Because you went for the 1-3-1 build. You're having so many mana issues. This is good for bursting people. So now you're able to force the Terrorblade to jungle early on. Power treads though, I will not recommend it on the Visage power treads thing. Because if we think about the Visage in the most people in my bracket don't take Visage as well. Yeah, exactly. They really underestimated the hero, especially the damage thing with the soul assumption. And then Terrorblade abandoned? Yeah, okay. I can't blame him though. He's not having a good game. You actually managed to broke his spirit because of those kills that happened, even though he uses meta. I mean, he's even higher MMR than you, but he gives up easily. So yeah, now you're fetching clarities, okay? And why you're afraid? You're full HP. He should be the one afraid. He's only level 4. I think there's a problem with your unit controls, Kirdane. I don't know. It feels like there is a very obvious problem with your controls. What I would recommend here is if you want to play heroes with micromanaging thing, like controlling thing, like Visage, this is really helpful for you. Keep this in mind. One is, on my case though, one is for select all controlled units, and then here in the advanced hotkey, I'll go for 2, select all other units. So if you go for 2, that includes your familiars. Oh, okay, so that explains it. Yeah, because I totally see it from there, like the micromanagement of the familiars is too bad. If you have it on number 2 or any control group, it will be so much better. Like you go for Grave Chill, auto attack the hero, and then you move your familiar to set the stun as well. Yeah, like this. Okay, finally you're doing it, which is actually good. But it feels like you're manually doing it. This is a free tower. So yeah, power treads. I'm not a fan of power treads on Visage because you could go for another item like solar like medallion of courage.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Old habits die hard. Yeah, of course. It's really hard. Yeah, it's a dead accordant if you manage to. You actually went to the worst target possible. Stone form. You can actually use this one. Yep, but you're dead. I mean, the decision for you to fight there, you don't have vision, and then you went for the worst target, which is the Wraith King.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
It's more of the priority on the hero, like understanding the hero. I guess you got cocky in here, like overconfident, thinking that you are really strong at that moment, but it's not. Yeah, it's another thing when it comes to the minimap awareness. I've been seeing him missing, so of course he will walk into the TP. Look at your farming speed as well. It's really not that quick. Because if you have Medallion of Courage, you can easily take down the Ancients and then farm it.
Radiant's middle tower is under
And
its structures are fortified. The red mist spreads at Radiant's middle tower.
if you actually think about the Grave Chill here, the duration is pretty much the same, but the scaling is only for move speed drain and attack speed drain and the cooldowns. So in some cases it will be better if you just go on the grave keeper's cloak at that point, just to make you and your familiars tanky, so they won't die and you won't die easily, because this one still has the same duration, but it will reduce the cooldown, you know, increase the drains and such. But you're not that strong, what I'm saying. It will be you could actually survive there if you have more points in the grave keeper's cloak here in your third skill. And then you even went for the tome. You can give it to your support, especially Tekis. Tekis loves having experience. I mean, you're past level 6, which is your cover spike. It will be beneficial if you give it to your supports.
Middle tower has needs something to chop.
Please abandon, guys. Mind games. Yeah, the guy don't have the reincarnation. Yeah, stun. Yeah, micromanagement again. Issues. And again, you won't die easily if you have more points in the cloak, because it will give you more damage reduction. 20% in max level. Can you imagine that one? So yeah, you have Vlad's. What's next after Vlad's? AC? This is very expensive item. I mean, if you actually have the Medallion of Courage now, you could easily go for Roshan with Slardar and Drow damage. Hood maybe? Yeah, you could go for Hood, but I will not recommend it, because their main damage is physical. So getting more armor is really beneficial for you and your team. That's why Medallion is really good. Because if someone goes on your teammates, you can go for the medallion, the guy,
Tower is under attack.
and they're not even that strong. Nimanesles? Thanks for the follow. I'm really having a hard time pronouncing. Hey, I got an Ember replay on 5k, right? Do you have time for that? Yeah, after this, you need to join our Discord thing. And then I will definitely try to do it after this one. This is actually a 4v5, but you're having a really hard time. I think this is because Dane of the itemization, that's another thing, and also not abusing the cooldowns. As you can see, all of you have your spells up, like your Echo Slam, Even Drow can actually start coming into your fights to secure more map advantage, because they cannot really fight you guys. Sven needs item, 2 to 3 items. Wraith King needs items, same as Arc Warden. The only hero that is capable of fighting is Silencer, but he needs more hero. He needs teammates to do that. So you should have the Drow Ranger here. You should communicate with the Drow that if you stick as 5, they will never win a team fight. They will never ever win a fight. It's all missing. Missing. Stone. Stone. Yeah, micromanagement again. Micromanagement, Dane, is really problematic on your Visage. I can't blame you though. This is your 4th game on the hero, so.
Yes. I'll take that.
And then you took the tome again for the 2nd time.
I'll take that.
Then you tip it to bottom, and then you don't know what to do next. You need to keep in mind when it comes to their cooldowns. In the last fight, they used the Global Silence, they used the God Strength. So that's actually a signal for you guys to take objectives together, because their power as a team is much weaker now because of the cooldowns. They will never fight right now because they don't have spells. They're not confident. You can actually either take this bottom. Hold on, let me go in the free camera. Take this bottom lane. It's the same mistake with the Drow. It's not playing objectively. Yeah, take the bottom tower here. Take the outpost next. And then you can slowly crawl towards here. Control this area in the triangle. And then take the Roshan as well. Because, yeah, now you guys waited for too long. They have God Strength now. They have Global Silence. If someone shows up, or if you keep on pushing bottom, they will try to fight you guys because they have the spells on cooldown now, or active now. Like here. Shaker is dead.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Team fights kind of stressful. Yeah, it is really stressful. It's always stressful. So yeah, you guys failed to abuse the window that their spells are on cooldown.
Under attack.
Now you're just playing safely, like here. Think about this game. You guys are 4 versus 5, but they are able to farm half of the map. Half of the map. This should not be happening. If you play in the higher MMR tiers, most of the players will control 2/3 of the map, not 50-50. 2/3. So this is the fight. No global. Okay. What? Okay. Go on, Arc Warden. Why are you backing out? You're full HP. Now he's able to blink out.
Dire's bottom
Again, you're so afraid.
hides behind their fortifications.
Visage is so tanky. They're only 4, and then the Wraith King is deep into the fight. You shouldn't spend your time running around. You should try to catch more hero, because no one is dying in your part or in your team. And then after the team fight, this is really a bad thing. I think this is usual or more common in lower MMR tiers, that after winning a team fight, they won't take objectives, or they won't even try to control such area. Because once they TP'd here, like the Drow and the Slardar, it means that the enemy will completely reset the map, take over of the control. Even if they lose the fight, they still have the confidence to play against you, because they can see, or they know, that the Drow and Slardar just TP'd in the bottom. So yeah, Shaker died. No sentry. Yeah, they died. But it's a 2-for-1 trade, which should not happen in the first place because they don't have global silence in that fight here, or even the god strength. The one at fault here is the mentality or the your cores like the Drow and the Slardar.
Dire's middle
If you just
tower is under attack.
imagine if you just hold this area, hold this line, and then they didn't TP in the bottom. So that means they will never go back here because they know that you are here in the region. The only area that they could play is only bottom because this is push in. So basically, you're controlling 2/3 of the map. You're in control of this area and this area, and then you can even take Roshan. So yeah, again, you guys are really prolonging the game. Although this is unranked, this shouldn't happen at all. I mean, if you win a team fight, you should control that area on the map. If if the player started to TP, you can tell him or tell her that Drow, stay in here, and then we control 2/3 of the map instead.
Tower has fallen.
I'm sorry, I cannot play with you guys.
The next label player.
But what happened here is that, yeah, you guys want to just farm, and then you only control half of the map again, 50-50 again. Here, they're playing 50% of the map as well. This should not happen at all. They have cooldowns on their spells. The only cooldown that you're waiting is Echo Slam. Familiars, kind of, but I mean, your cores, Slardar and Drow can fight all day. And then another thing is that Slardar already has AC. I don't know if it's a communication problem with you guys, but double AC is not a good thing. It won't stack. So yeah, they use Global Silence again. They want to fight. Okay. One thing that I could suggest you when it comes to playing Visage, once you use the stone form on those familiars, you can resummon it, because once you summoned the familiars again, they will have the spells on cooldown, the stone form on cooldown, so you can stun more.
The next label player. The next
More controls, basically. And then more damage as well, because you will hit more. They will not run and everything. I never knew that as well. It's fine. I mean, good thing you're learning. But I feel like Dane, that I've seen enough in this game. Like the mentality overall, you guys will just play AFK or passively. Like you guys will never abuse the cooldowns of the spells of the enemy. So if you don't mind, I would like to move on into the next replay, if that's okay with you, of course. Because yeah, this game's pretty much over in my perspective, because there's nothing to learn here. Aside from, itemization wise, yeah, this is really bad AC, where Starters already has AC. Yeah, we already discussed it. I mean, no one is taking objectives on you as well. Like Roshan, it's so easy. Slardar, Corrosive Haze, Visage is really good. So yeah, I'll end the replay session or the analysis. I hope it helped. So yeah, it's their fourth game on the hero. Don't be bothered about it. The problem that you need to fix first is the mentality overall. The controlling on the map, because you just win a fight and then the guys TP'd. Although it's not you that TP'd, but you can tell your guys to stop TPing and then let's fight again. They don't have any spells. If they try to fight us, they will really lose the fight because they don't have the spells. So yeah, let's go to the next one, if we have one. I think there is not. Guys, you need to go into the Discord and then put the requests and the replay analysis request in there. But your assist is good. Okay. What do you mean assist is good? I don't get it. Can you specify it more? Oh, Misty? I thought we have the 5K guy that wants to be that wants his replay to be analyzed. Where is he? His assist 24 means he always gets into team fight a lot. Yeah, he always does in the team fight, but the problem is that I think they just feel that the game is over when it's for B5. That's why they get overconfident. And then they keep doing random things like just farming even though they just won the fight. Especially on that top one. If your core's TP'd like that, Dane, the best thing that you could do is fall back. You don't need to stay in there because it's 3 versus 4, so eventually you will lose the fight. It won't hurt if you just retreat. I mean, at that point, it's your go signal. When the Drow and the Slardar TP'd bottom, it's your go signal to leave the top line. Because no matter how you look about it, it's actually bad that they TP, but it's bad as well for you to stay in there. It's partly your fault as well. So yeah. So yeah, what's next? Do you have? I mean, I have a very limited time though. Do you have a next replay? Otherwise, I just start up my PC. I don't have a replay at the moment. No requests that has been placed in the Discord. I think you joined it already. Inverse Burr. Thanks for the follow. I think you're Arta in Discord, right? So yeah, you need to put up a request in there, and then yeah, I'll download your replay and then watch it as well. I haven't played rank in 2 months, but next time I play, I will give my replay. Okay. I mean, you can try to play with the guys in our guild. They're nice people. I mean, whenever I have time, I will join in their party and then do the coaching thing in there. Or kind of commentary thing. Let me get a nice one. Hopefully no one will put up a coaching or the replay analysis request in there. For the meantime, though, I'll just read some of the Discord saying, because someone is asking me here. May I coerce you to help us with the lead? The key is lead. Reinhardt. I'll talk to someone for the meantime. Like the guy is asking if I could help them in the league. If you're familiar with the Kios Academy, I'm there. mean, I didn't even see the actual what you call this, the actual rules into their thing. But I think you guys can actually join in there. But the server is on, or the games will be played in Europe. So if you're from Southeast Asia, possibly you'll get like 200 to 300 ping. And then there's a very good price pool as well, like 100 euros already. Let me get a nice one. Where's the request? Oh, okay. I think you're okay. You're typing now, Arta. I'll wait for it then. Hmm. Finally. Okay. Let me download your replay. Arta. Yeah, I saw it. Curious to see what you think of the laning and the map movements mid game and how we approach high ground. Okay. What is this? Is this the right one? Can you check? I think there's a mistake in the match ID because I copy pasted and then it's out of date. It's 2014. You can skip laning if you don't have enough time. Yeah, much better if I have the correct match ID because I don't have it. Hold on. There are several things you could do. Take part in the coach panel. It's a segment within breaks in between matches to discuss the games. Watch the stream and give feedback during the post-series segment, or be a coach candidate for the prize winning team. Not 5 players, but the team itself. You can only do one, or you can do. Oh, it's up to you. Okay. You've changed it. Let's see. I'll think about it. I'm like so this one, um, support CM. You're the CM, right? Just want to make sure. Okay, playing the CM. It's downloading. This is really unusual. Like, I'm doing the live stream on Twitch, but for some reason, it's having a hard time downloading it. MXR. This name is familiar. Since thanks for the follow. Do you know MXR itself? I think this one is from Hios Academy. Hello, since sin or sign? Maybe I'm just doing so much math. Yeah, since yeah, we're all from Kios. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, because this name is really familiar. MXR is one of my followers. For some reason, saw you from Harvest Discord. Oh, okay. It's good. Arta, for some reason, it's not downloading. Do you have any other replay that we could try to download? It seems stuck. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's old, but I don't think it's old enough. Like, it will take like 2 weeks or so to be not able to download a replay. Yeah, it's Tuesday. It's within this week, so I don't really understand why it's just stuck. I'm certain that it's not my internet because I'm live on Twitch, right? Can you teach me to? You're not even playing Dota 2, my love. Yeah, I'll try restarting Dota. Hey, don't troll in the chat. Try to restart Dota. Hold on. There are numerous persons or coaches as well that I knew that they're having the same problems as I am when it comes to the replay files. Like they're really having a hard time downloading it. So yeah, I only have like 2 hours and 10 minutes now. So yeah, servers has been shitty recently. Yeah, I agree. Because another thing is that when you connect to the game, it or accepted the match, it will not really connect to it. In Southeast Asia, it's been the case. Like we keep on accepting the games. 4 years. The last recently, I mean this week as well, it started. Like we are accepting the match and then we cannot connect to the game itself. Sometimes there will be timeouts that will happen, but sometimes it's just fine. So yeah, I tried to download failure downloading file. Why? Who's this Minster? Minster one. Are you here in Twitch right now? Minster? That's you? Okay. Yeah, I'm curious about your request because you put it in the coaching requests, which is actually a paid coaching. I mean, if you're looking forward into replay analysis, you need to go to the replay analysis, which is for free. Yeah. And then, what the hell is this? Why it's failing? I mean, if I got it right, the date is 1/12, and then the other one, if I got it right, I think it's 1/12 as well. Yeah, 1/12 as well. I don't know why it's not letting me to download it. It's actually giving me an error. Try another person's replay. I just did earlier with Dane. We're able to do it. So this is actually the second replay. Okay, available now. I think it's working now. Download and watch it. Hold on. It's really weird. Yeah, here we go. Watch it now. Finally. Finally. I mean, I will not consider it as weird, but because it's been happening for like last month or so when it comes to with my fellow coaches as well. I mean, I've been coaching for quite some time now. Last year, so you're the CM. This is a 5-man stack, right? 5-man stack, okay. So your safe lane. Did you transition into pos 5? Yeah, you transition into pos 5 if I'm not mistaken. Disconnected PA. I think I should remove the slow mode. Or it's fine. I'll just remove it for you guys. I mainly pos 5. Yeah, I mean, This is a 5-man stack which could you can just swap lanes and roles pretty easily. Same thing, okay. Well, we'll learn a lot from here. And then you just disconnect it as well. Okay, so yeah, basically it's going to be a PACM's lane on top. And then possibly AA Kunkka. I don't see any reason why the Invoker will be on top, or even the Inspector. Even or Kunkka, possibly, yeah, offline. Either Witch Doctor or AA. It's good. So let's question your itemizations here first and foremost. What's your rank again? Archon. Okay. Let me just check it here. Hold on. I think I need to change something here. With the text thing. Replay analysis. I forgot to put it in here earlier. So you are Archon 3. Hold on. Archon 3 Crystal Maiden. Is it fine? Do you see it here? Sup, Poodles? I know there's plenty to improve. Yeah, we'll uncover them. Do you see the text on the Twitch? Is it all good? Okay. All right, let's go. So first thing that I want to discuss here is that think about the draft itself. If you go to bottom to the top lane, I don't think you have a kill potential over here. But if you actually went to bottom with Nyx, with Mars, even with Wind Ranger, I think you can get a kill or two if they try to contest. I mean, you can have the Observer here. This is a very aggressive ward. If you went here and then tried to contest, you can definitely kill them. But hey, you want bounties, which is only 40 golds. And then you're not even able to take it. What I'm trying to say, Arta, is that in the first minute before the bounty spawn, think about where you could be useful as a support. Because you're a support. That's your power spike already. Support really shine in the early game, but you're not using it. If you think that you can really contest Kunkka +1, like AA or Witch Doctor, so be it. But what happened there is that you get zoned out, and then they still took it. So for me, it's kind of useless that you went to the top lane. But if you actually, let me put it this way, if you actually went to the bottom with the boys, like stun, you can go for reboot. It's a very easy kill that you can take. Either AA or Spec. This guy has power shot. She could help as well. It's a really easy kill. What I'm saying. Because the slow is very good. 4.5 second duration. You need to abuse that CM. So yeah, you did nothing at on top. And then your itemizations, I almost forgot it. 2 sets of Tango is good. Salve, kind of good. I mean, if you're going for Salve, that means the lane has a high burst damage or kill potential. But if they don't have a kill potential, there's no reason for you to go for Salve, because they will only chip you down with your health, and then Salve will never be useful. Fairy Fire is nice. Iron Branches, only 2 stats. I will not recommend it. I would go for something like another mango clarity, I suppose, or even sentry. It's good because the power spike of the CM is level 1, 2, and 3. After that, she's just a creep, which will provide slow, but the damage is minimal. So here, yeah, this is really good. Attacking him from the fog, so you won't aggro the creeps. You're doing good. But now you're being attacked by the creeps, and then the creeps are now here, which is actually bad. It's getting hit by the tower, which means the lanes will be pushed. And then the yeah, this is what I'm saying. So here. As CM though, the best thing that you could do is secure the range creeps. Let me repeat it here. As CM level 1, since you went for the Crystal Nova thing, best thing that you can do is really secure creeps. Range creeps specifically, because if they deny the range creep, that means they will get faster level 2. In which they have a very good kill potential. Think about this guy. Maledict. Torrent. He's not even using the Tidebringer at this point, so possibly he has Torrent. So Stun, Torrent, Maledict, someone is gonna die. And then they're a 5-man party. I don't even know if you scouted it or if someone told you about it, because you're not even looking at the teammates or the enemies. You're not even checking their items, which is, of course, it's a job of a support thing. Yeah, you're doing well with the harassment from the trees, but you need to do it wisely. What happened earlier is a very good mistake, or a very bad mistake. You can usually secure the range creeps plus harass them with Nova. Yeah, of course. They will really. Because at level 1 on PA, she cannot reliably secure it because of the damage, if you're familiar with it. So it's like 65 plus 25% of the damage, so roughly around 70-ish damage, while you, on the other hand, you have 130 damage. Level 1. So to me, I'd say you want to be aggressive, but you don't know how to. Okay, finally you secured it. I mean, yeah, you want to be aggressive, but sometimes you're over aggressive. Especially that aggro. It's actually a good thing that you managed to bring it back here in this position on the crypts here. This is actually the safest spot for your safe lane. And I don't like if you're gonna pull it like right now. Perfect then. Good thing that you didn't pull it, because it's really not good. Stack it first, yeah. It's good. Okay, the lanes are being pushed for some reason. So I'm sure you will pull it. There's a cat already here. Okay, I think you know, or I'm assuming that you know how the pulling works. Like if you pull from here or here, there's a big difference. I mean, the enemy pulled it here, which makes it easier to pull from this way. I didn't know the back one. Oh, okay. The back one will let you stack more or better, because if you stack from here, there's chance that there is an observer here from the enemy, and then they can stop you from pulling the wave or the creeps. But if you actually went in here and then here, even if the enemy tried to attack one of the creeps, since there is a very blind spot thing here, let's say here, the kobold stayed in here and then he got attacked, but the harpies are here already. So the harpies are, when it comes to the vision, they only saw you, so they will still aggro on you. So they will not be able to stop it. But if you pull here like this, and then all of the creeps saw you, right? The neutrals, and then if the witch doctor stopped it or contested it, you will really fail in pulling it. So there's a very big difference between those two. Very big difference. The good thing though, That's why it's not contested, because the Witch Doctor pulled here and then your PA is in here, making sure that you will be successfully pulling. What do you pull? What time do you pull? Usually 11, 12, even up until 15. It's still manageable. Depends on the crypts as well, because the kobold has the move speed aura. Understood? Level 2, yeah, you really want to play aggressive, but you don't know how to. Part 2. Here, I don't like this. What you're doing. Yeah, you should keep on denying it instead of attacking the, okay, last hit is fine.
Denied.
Yeah, I think someone said it. Yeah, Poodle said it. Yeah, and then level 2. Arcane Aura. This is very big mistake in your part. Why? You haven't used your Mango yet. Again, I told you. The power spike of CM came from level 1, level 2, and level 3. If you check it here, 1 Tango, 1 Salve. This guy has Magic Stick. Another problem that I'm seeing on your gameplay is that you don't check the items of the enemies, like seeing how many consumables that they have, like Tango, Salves. Like here, what you can do right now is look at this Kunkka. You can go for the Crystal Nova, but since you don't have the Frostbite, it will never stay on place. You don't have additional damage. This is only passive. Imagine if you have the Frostbite in there, not the Arcane Aura. It's a dead Witch Doctor. It's a dead Kunkka. The cooldowns are very small. Yeah, exactly. The laning is so strong, PACM is just, you're not abusing it. So yeah, the guys wanted to play passive like here. Checking upon the CS chart, it's the Kunkka is getting away with it. If you think about Kunkka though, he's really weak. He's mostly played in mid because he needs a lot of experience. If he plays mid, level 7, he got Tidebringer, maxed out. And then he got level 1 X-Mark, which is, the range is very small. So, you're not preventing the Kunkka from getting those experience, in which now, he got level 3, he got full set of spells, and then he blink out. He should fight, no more skills. In any case, yeah, do you observe the damage that you're dealing with them? Like, Crystal Nova, attack speed, attack slow as well. And then this one, another, disable. Good thinking and stacking. Yeah, definitely good. But I think the much better if he just stack it and then play aggressive again, or just get level 2 and then play aggressive, because the heroes are much stronger. Again, Kunkka is really not that good in the sidelines. So yeah, level 2 Arcane Aura, not recommended, especially if you go for the Mango. Now they're going on you. You should use your spells now. Don't be afraid. Think about this way. Think about this way. You are X marked. There's no need for you to run because you will go back in that position. What you can do is cast your spells and threaten them. If you actually casted your spell, especially Crystal Nova, their attack speed will be slowed. Then you even went for the Frostbite. And then steal the kill.
First blood, and it's already icing over.
Calculated lul. Another thing here. At this point, I would love you to die actually in the lane. Because if you actually stayed in here, I'm sure that the Kunkka will try to chase you.
It's already icing
And
over.
he has no more Tidebringer, he has no more spells to use, right? He needs to walk just to kill you. And then if he actually commits on you, you can just run like back and forth, and then once the spells are on cooldown, you can go again, and then you should go suicide right now, like die in the process. Because what happened is that you use your salve,
Bounty.
you have decent mana because you're a CM. So yeah, I think you can actually get a kill on this Kunkka as well if you stay in there. Even if it costs your life, it's fine because you're doing your job as boss 5. This is the offline Kunkka. You just went onto the Witch Doctor and then you're playing passive again. So basically you're asking them to go again on you guys once their spells are up. Especially this Maledict, this Paralyzing Cast. Imagine if you just kill the Kunkka in there and then the Witch Doctor just TP'd. That means they're gonna wait for the Kunkka to respawn and then TP back to lane, and then the PA will be safely farming in here. So what you did there is that you secured your HP and not doing anything, just soaking experience from here.
Radiant's middle tower
So
is under
since no, I like to take Aura level 4 if I'm bullying lane with carry, so I have level 2 Nova. Is that okay, or should I take Aura at level 3? It's really a case to case basis. You just need to think it critically when it comes to leveling the spells. When it comes to the but of course I will not recommend going for level 2 Aura. It's either Crystal Nova or Frostbite, but most likely you're going for Crystal Nova because of the scaling thing. He will have like more movement slow and then attack slow, which is really good in the early game because no one has no one has fast attack speed in the early game. So yeah, Kunkka is doing what he can in the lane,
used to be.
which I feel like should not happen at all in the first place. Just because you are concerned about your health pool, and then you use your salve, and then you only went for the Windlays. Again, you're not securing your lane for the carry. You're securing your CM. You're not securing the life of your PA. It's almost 60% HP. If you actually have some salves, you can go for 100% and then play aggressive again. But then, since the PA is 60% or 70%, he cannot go fight again. Look at his positioning, he's too afraid. And then you're full HP, which doesn't really matter. Look at here, they will go on the PA and then there's nothing that you can do. Yeah? Look how bad the situation is that one. It's piling up together. Like, especially if you just kill the Kunkka in there, the Witch Doctor is forced to play alone, and then if he is alone, you can go on him again. So yeah, now you're fetching salves. Again, you're not using your body to tank their spells. What I want you to do at this point, though, is that sustain this PA first, and then keep on hitting them, especially the Kunkka. Because if the Kunkka is low, he will not show his face. You can easily go on them because of the mobility of the PA. But of course, since he's low, he cannot do anything right now. He will just dagger the creeps and then that's it.
Middle tower is under attack.
Should I go Dagon on next, boss 4? I don't know. I don't see the match. I cannot answer it easily. Chances are I will give you an advice, but it will cost you the game. What I'm doing right now is I'm only watching this. Oh, you're the PA here. Okay. Now I just realized it. Sorry. Since. Okay. Yeah. See you around. So the PA is the B's 87789. Okay, perfect. 30 seconds ago. Okay. Yeah. Are you mad with Arta? Just wanna ask. PA. I just wanna ask because if I'm the PA, I'll be mad with the CM. Honestly. Yeah, because he's too selfish. You know. He's too selfish. I mean, he's not securing the lane for you. He secured his himself, like salving his CM instead of just dying for the greater good. Like, trading your life. I mean, dying, and then the PA will kill the Kunkka in return, because that means you will go back to base and then buy the consumables like salves and everything. No, I also played bad. Yeah, I guess so. You played bad as well as PA, but I'm coaching the CM here, so I'll just focus on the weaknesses of the CM. Hey, no, should I go next Dagon for Arcane Boots? Um, the glitch to 33. It's really a tricky question. I cannot answer it properly because I don't see the match ID. I can say yes or no to that, but I cannot justify it at this moment. Usually Nyx right now go hammer for having a farming ability. Yeah, but again, it still depends on the matchups, like the draft of your team and the draft of the enemy. So yeah, it's really hard to go on that question, sir. I'm really sorry. I cannot further justify it if it's a yes or a no. But right now, I would love you to focus on this game for now, in the CM. I see, cause I always spam arcanes, but I'm phosphorus. So. Yeah, it's kind of bad habit that you keep on, having the same item build, and then you really need to ask yourself if it's really optimal or not. Blackster02, thanks for the follow. So yeah, we'll go back to the CM coaching or replay analysis. Okay. So Tranquil Boots are actually quite strong on next. Yeah, it is. So yeah, PA, you should be mad at this CM. He's not really securing your lane. Like, I mean, you are winning the CS chart thing, but in my perspective, if this is on the higher MMR tiers, once the Kunkka has level 6, he can easily punish you guys. Like, PA don't like magic burst damage, especially early on. So if this guy has level 6, because you're letting him to get level 6, there's more kill potential over you guys. Yeah, Kunkka is maxing his 3rd, possibly because of the cast range thing. Yeah, because he's really having a hard time. I think he wants to see him badly. I don't know. But again, CM, I don't really recommend this Arcane Aura level 2. You're not even going to cast your spells in every cooldown. And then, see it right here? They're contesting it. So that means they have Observer there, and then you are just actively farming it. Okay. You're dead. Okay, it's good. Itemizations though, I will not go for the magic wand in this matchup. I would rather go for something more useful or aggressive. I'm thinking about raindrops, just for some magic damage mitigation, but it's very minimal. But also Windlace will help. Sentry will actually help because you will never die if you have Sentry in here. Like, the way that they contest your pull, it's very obvious that they have vision over you, over the camp. And then this is the time that you actually check the items of your enemies, but you didn't check the items of your teammates. I think, yeah, you just checked. So I feel like you need to die more, just to check the items of your teammates more, and then you took. Oh, you took the tome. I need to check those more. Even why you took the tome and then you even go for the
Stronger.
you even go for the freezing field. If you think about it actively, I doubt if you will be able to use all of their spells on the PA. Not at this point. Unless you're gonna play with Mars, which will actually help you in locking down the target that you want to go for the freezing field. Die more. Should PA itemize to go jungle? I feel like this Kunkka... yeah, after 6. There will definitely be stronger after 6. That's why what I'm telling the guys earlier, that they need to prevent the Kunkka from getting level 6 and pressuring them more. And then instead of going for Salve, you just give him the Tango. Very cool of you. There's a voice line on the CM. Very cool of you. So, again, you're a boss five. Your job is to secure the lane on the PA. So, and then you took the tome. Nyx is almost level 6. Yeah, keep the VOD. It's always been in the Twitch. I mean, 14 days because I have the affiliate program now. If you find time, I will appreciate if you could take a look into my last game. I did many mistakes and I hope I could give me... yeah, of course. But you need to do it in the Discord thing. Here, you need to join it. And then put up the request here. CM or Arta, do you know how to check ultis based on this thing alone? Aside from flicking heroes? Do you know how to see the check the teammates if they have ultis already? Yes or no? What do you mean? I mean if they have the ulti already. Yeah, on the teammate. Okay. Yeah. I will not give it. I will not give you a hard time. It's just here, the green diamond. If it's glowing up, it means that it's up. So upon checking on Nyx, it's not up yet. So it's very selfish of you to take the tome. And then it's not even gonna help in making space. Freezing field? Nah, you won't be able to gank with it. The damage is not that good either. The target needs to stay in one place. But if you think about Nyx Assassin, he can rotate in mid or top lane with the Vendetta, and then it's a pure damage thing. And it will do the break status as well. So yeah, you're very selfish. You're very selfish as a support, from what I can tell. You're not securing the lane, the PA lanes. You're securing yourself. I mean, your score is good on paper because you died only once, but in reality, when it comes to the net worth and space, here, the guy has 3k net worth, and then he's like level 6. If you play in higher MMR tiers, they might be mentally done already. Like the Kunkka is so bad because of this, and then the PA will actually press the issue. I mean, the guy has almost 5k, which is decent, but it could be much more if you keep killing the Kunkka. Even if you died in the process, CM, it's fine because you're securing the lane for your PA. And then I don't want you to keep on going on top lane because there's no... you cannot even push. What you can do here is, since the Mars already has an ultimate, you can rotate to bottom and then keep on killing them. Especially the Spectre. Because Spectre is their win condition. Not the Kunkka, not the Witch Doctor. It's a Spectre. Imagine if you just went to bottom, you could actually take the bottom tower or even get a kill or two. Now they're going on the Kunkka. Finally, Kunkka is level 6. Is using his spells. I think the PA will die. Yeah. Same thing. You guys are playing in the wrong place on the map. And then what happened is that you force the Nyx Assassin to TP top bottom, or from bottom to top. And PA TP'd again here, which is bad. Everyone is now here. For the meantime, the Spectre, even though the Mars is pressuring her, but she's not being killed, right? So, and then you're not even taking some objectives like towers. Although you win this particular engagement here on top, but you use 4 heroes here, and then no objectives has been taken. And then you're just soaking experience from the PA. What you can do more is that take objectives, either mid or bottom. Take objectives, because the heroes will always respawn if you kill them, but the towers will not. And what does it mean for the Spectre? If you're playing against a Spectre, securing space is the same. It's really painful for her. If you manage to push the towers quickly, she will have more limited space to farm. And then also delaying his Blade Mill, of course, if he's going to Blade Mill. But you're actually lucky that the Spectre is playing like this. But of course, the Spectre is happy because he's getting something out of the lane. Yeah, you just stayed here in like 4 minutes now.
Radiant's top tower is under its middle tower is under attack. Axe observes carnage underway at Radiant's top tower.
And finally, you're looking into the enemies now. You have the time now to do it. That's good.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
But again, same idea, Arta.
Tower is under attack.
And then the PA died again. I guess the PA is still here. You're amazed. Thanks, love.
Radiant's middle tower is under
You've used the dust twice now,
is under
Arta.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
You're wasting golds.
attack. Radiant's bottom tower
160 golds.
Dire's top tower is under attacks.
I don't know with you. Maybe with your hotkey issues. So yeah, the tower has been taken in the bottom. So this means that this is a very good space for your team, because this can be safely farmed now, and then of course this is yours, and then this is still yours. So you're pretty much controlling so much in the map. They are just in here, and then if you control here, you can actually control here and then transition to the mid. So this is what tower is all about, map control. And then you lost. You lost off your mana, okay. Crystal Nova! You need the Crystal Nova. Okay, good. Freezing Field. Perfect. You need to move out. Okay. Spectre is useless. You're way too far again. You're running. I would love you to actually tank the spells, just to kill their cores.
War has come to Radiant's
Even Invoker survived, because you didn't use your dust in the right time. Nah, you don't be scared.
tower is under attack.
You should not be scared, especially when your teammates are there and then you don't have any more spells. Yeah, it's getting clear to me that you really value your life over anyone else in this team. You really value your life as a support. You need to be kind of suicidal thing. I mean, as a CM, but of course the objective is you're gonna suicide, you're gonna die for your team, but in return, you will kill them. Right? Of course, I don't want you to get the mentality that you need to always die, which is bad, but you need to die objectively. Like getting a kills in return, especially core kill, tower kill, such things. And then, okay, you guys are staying in mid, trying to smoke. You don't have arena yet. Now you have arena. Boost Fog 734. Thanks for the follow, man.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So you're too late. Question: what gives you an indication that there's an observer in there? I mean, for me, they don't give any indication that there's an observer there, because the Mars was able to use the arena
Down into the
in their face. They dewarded my ward earlier. Yeah, but the vision is in here, in their tower. But here on the hill, there's no indication. Yeah, miscommunication. I really thought that you would go for a smoke play before going in, but nonetheless, it's a good trade. You kill the invoker. But the problem is that Mars is going to bottom to farm. You should shout in the Mars right now, like, let's take tower. They don't have spells, especially haunt. And then no invoker. We can actually take it. Yeah, but it didn't happen. So yeah, objectively speaking, now they have the observer here. Objectively speaking, you need to abuse it, like the cooldowns, the number advantage, vision, and everything. PA, he loves playing in one lane. He's not even gonna farm quicker in that area. If the PA is still here, better farming pattern is here. Ancients. This is free for the longest time. They keep playing in mid. You should abuse it. Ancients.
This'll come in handy.
Ancient camps. It's really underrated. It gives you the most golds and you already have Fury. You can easily clear it. So Kunkka is there. Ice Blast, okay. Broken on the Invoker. Yeah, nice. Okay. You should use the Russian voice lines at that point. Like the So this fight here, you should ask yourself, how the hell did they saw you? Because they have vision here. That's what. Voice line. It's not actually about Dota Plus. It's on the guild itself. I think. You don't have guild. Okay, that explains it. Very well. Move on. Yeah. The way that they initiated on you from the trees, you should ask yourself how the hell they did that. I'm certain that it's not about the Ice Blast scouting you. They possibly have vision there. So this is another thing that you're doing really random things when it comes to the sentries. You are not abusing the fact that when it comes to their reaction, you're basically wasting 75 goals here, Arta, which is a lot for a support. You don't have. Okay, you died. Both of you died. I mean, even after you put the sentry in there, you didn't bother to put an observer. If you actually have an observer there, you would scout them, the invoker and such. Your warding, it's really weak, I could say. Especially the warding job. You're not using their reaction. You're not thinking about in their mind, like, or you're not even asking yourself, how did they go on you? How the hell they want to fight, or why they want to fight? Do they have vision and such? Now you draw in the map, so that indicates that you want to deward, or they have an observer there. So you're telling them. Okay. Detection. Someone is there. Too bad. Who's the other hero that you trapped in the arena? And then he went Invi. You have Sentry. So not just in the dewarding process you're bad at, also with using detections for killing heroes. Kunkka is dead if you have vision over him. There's no one that can save him. It's a missed opportunity, although. And then, do you actually need to smoke there? I mean, you just use your arena and then you just won a fight, kind of. Of course, it's obvious to them that you guys are still in bottom. And then you smoke just to deward. And now you will lose a fight. Why did you lose the fight? You don't have arena. You don't have vision over them. That's why. And then PA is farming AFK.
Underway at Radiant's top
He didn't even push the tower, although the enemies are in bottom area.
Your edge needs
Yeah, PA loves to play in the in one lane, which is actually bad. And then another. He's dead. Yeah. How much gold you already wasted with the dust? It's third now in a row. So it's like 80, right?
Radiant's bottom
80
tower
to
is
40
under
golds.
attack.
Double damage.
And then you took double damage.
Bottom tower is under attack.
I'm actually seeing myself in many stuff that is happening here. I am also way too slow in placing vision and placing jump sentries.
Radiant's bottom tower
Arta,
has been
I think
laid low.
the in the play earlier regarding Kunkka, I think you just did not scout his items, or no one has scouted his items. If you actually see that he has Shadow Blade or Glimmer, you will be prepared in doing the sentry.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I want to sing in the hole right now. You're too embarrassed? It's fine. I mean, just accept how bad you are. That's the first step when it comes to improvement or learning. Just accept it. And then follow the guidelines on how you could do better. So look at here. You're just moving your hero from lanes to lanes and you did not bother, like here, you did not bother to look into their inventories. Like, check the items in your carry or mid. Like here, it will only take a second or two actually to check the hero portrait here. Or even here when you're just walking, you can scout the items of Invoker and such. But yeah, you don't want to. It's always on your hero. Always on your CM only. Yeah, look at the PA. She's level 20. But she's pretty much useless at the point because she's not fighting with you guys.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's
And then you're just farming.
take all the hurt. Radiant cares to
Yeah,
keep on it.
I think I've seen enough of your game.
Radiant's middle
You guys don't have any game plan. You just, I don't know. You're not even smoking when there is the arena, or you're not even waiting for a BKB on PA or such, because you don't have a game plan. Yeah, do you communicate as 5 here? Like, seriously? Do you communicate with the players? It seems not. Because Nyx is dying randomly. Okay, Invoker died. Finally, this objective, 30 minutes. This could have been taken already. This could have been, you know, taken much earlier when the PA has Desolator. Good thing you're abusing the cooldown on the hunt. That's another thing. So I'm gonna speed up the game for a bit. No detection. Okay, it's fine. I mean, how the heck?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So PA has Aegis, yeah. AA is dead. What's the item of PA? She got BKB. Invoker dead. You rooted the guy. You need to Glimmer. He has. Yeah, you're dead. What could have been done better here? Execution wise. The Mars is good when it comes to the initiation. You use it on Spectre. Okay. Execution wise, Arta. Like here, what you can do, since there are multiple targets already, what you can do is use the Crystal Nova rather than the Frostbite here. And then you actually put yourself in danger already by this play here. Just go in Crystal Nova and then move out. You don't need to stay for much longer there. That's why you died. I mean, even if the Spectre went on you, if you have more time, like a second or two, you can go up here, go to your Wind Ranger instead. Yeah, but frostbiting, I will not really recommend it when it comes to those fights. You need to think about how you can deal more damage rather than controlling people with the frostbite. Because if you use Crystal Nova there, it will hit the Spectre, it will hit the Kunkka, and then it will hit the Haunt Illusion in the process.
It turns out, if you hit it enough, it will fall.
Yeah, you hit more people, slow more actually. Duration is 4.5, and then this one, 2 seconds only. And then the cast range. This one is much further
Tower is under attack.
than you imagine, and then this one, Frostbite. That's why you died, because you put yourself in a very dangerous spot.
Axe observes carnage under way.
Then you only have Glimmer. I mean, I don't have any question about the Glimmer though, because it's kind of a standard item on post 5 CMs.
Spree.
And then when it comes to the warding habit or process, I will not recommend you to go for the Observer first. I would love you to here. This is actually good. You play Sentry first, but what you can do next is Crystal Nova the high ground to see if there is an Observer or Sentry in there. Because if you go for Observer and then you go for the Sentry, you might be surprised that there is a Sentry and Observer in here. And, you know, your vision will be useless. It's pretty much over. Crystal Nova, it gives vision. So that's why. GG. I think we've seen enough. So yeah, Arta, there's a lot of things that you need to improve on when it comes to your supporting. You don't need, I mean, the mentality is that you want to play aggressive, but you are not securing, you're not securing the game for your course, pretty much. You're only securing your game as a support. That mentality is really deadly, especially in the higher MMRs. You're an Archon now, so you need to do more than that. So yeah, we're good. Do you have any questions for me, Arta? Any questions? Because if you don't have any questions though, I'll go to the next replay. Okay, perfect then. So, yeah, Minster is next. You're welcome. Yeah, I always do the free replay analysis every Saturday. Yeah, take advantage of it. Hold on, it's loading. Is Minster or Minister, is he? I don't really know how to pronounce it. What is my main role? Offlane. Offlane and then supports. Wait, why it's not? Okay, replay. This is a 5-man again. Really interesting. I'll clear this one now. Arta, your game. Why? Are you offlane main as well, or like mid? Boost Fog? Wait for your downloading file. 2-5, okay. Mid 5, okay. I personally don't like carry and mid. It's because it's too boring for me. I mean, mid and safe lane, they're just gonna farm, outscale everyone else, and then 20 to 30 minutes, boom, they'll fight. But when it comes to the positions 3, 4, and 5, they always do something on the map, which is I liked.
Your turn to ban.
So Mindstar, are you here? Ministar, are you here?
It's in the bag.
Sir, are you here? Minister.
It's in the bag. Oh, yes. This one, my friends, is in the bag.
It's in the bag.
I was taking a look at my replay. I sounded it right and was shocked. From 3 minutes, I just did to watch the show. It's fine. Question first, guys. Where's Minister? Because I don't want to do the replay analysis if the guy is not here.
Nakadalang bote. Set ko na lang.
Show yourself, sir. Minister. Ping in Discord. Yeah, I should ping it now. I ping him already, but the status is offline. I'll wait for like 5 minutes. If no response, I will proceed on the next replay. Because I don't really want to go on replay analysis when the guy is not here. Yes, he can always go for the VODs, but it's different if you're seeing it on hand. Yeah, for the meantime, I'll really wait for like 4 to 5 minutes. I'll just take some water and then go to the restroom. Okay? I'll be right back. Just need to get some water and then restroom. Hold on. I rewatched the Lord of the Rings trilogy yesterday. This is a freaking good. I'm sorry. I don't watch that Lord of the Rings. I can't relate, man. If I have time, I'll watch some anime. It's an actual movie, so. Minister is still not here. This is too bad. You still have 2 minutes, bro. If you're here, please tell me. Else, I'll just go to someone else. 2 minutes. If you will not tell me anything in 2 minutes, I'll move on. Because I only have an hour, 1 hour and 10 minutes left for this one. Yeah, I think I can cover most of it, right? Luck is ticking. Yeah, let's make it fair to him. To her, I don't know. I even okay. For the meantime, though, I'll just download all of those match IDs just to prepare. The next one is Splaxer02. If you're here, let me know. Tell me if you are here. Nice, nice. I'll download your game for the meantime. What is this? You played which hero again? Grimstroke. Then Divine 4, okay. This one is really interesting, Divine 4. And how many seconds left? 20 seconds remaining, Minister. And your 5 minutes is gone. I'll proceed to Plaxers. Which server is this? Southeast? EU, okay. So yeah, let's proceed with Plaxers one. It's 6:50 p.m. here now. And time is up for Minister. I'm sorry, man. I can't do anything about it.
22.
Tekis. Why people pick Tekis? I mean, I always report Tekis.
Your turn to
Teammates
bat.
or enemies. So, scoreboard. Of course, it's going to be your first pick Tekis.
Kala ko nagdala ng ano si Danteng dito, hindi. Sabi mo, very different yung name.
So, going into the pick, of course, it's going to be Underlord and Tekis. Yeah, Underlord Tekis. And then you have like, what is this? Mid Mars? Mid lane Mars. Offlane Visage. Interesting. It's really interesting. I mean, I'm hoping that it's Mars offlane and then Visage mid. Anyways. Okay. Okay, you're checking items, which is good. I feel like it's more
30
common.
seconds to battle.
Are you communicating with your teammates, like calling them to contest bottom lane? Because it feels like it. Yeah, it really is. And in which, regarding with the itemizations though, I don't have complaint about it. It's just standard. Okay. And then Inkswell level 1.
Begins.
Thoughts on the Inkswell level 1? Why is it, why you want Inkswell level 1 and then you're not even able to secure the runes? Like, you're 3 people here, 4 people in here, and then you went for the Inkswell level 1. There's actually a downside with the Inkswell at level 1. You'll see it later on. I'll just go in here. And then you even took the first blood.
First and foremost,
The red mist closes in.
I don't know.
When you least expect it.
Can secure range? You're right. You will never secure range in this one. Because it's AM. You're playing with AM. And then the only way that he could, or the only way that you guys can secure the range creeps right now is by just right clicking them. So if AM wants to secure the range creeps,
Lex, lagay mo to.
he needs to put himself into danger. We're talking about Tekis Phosphor here. Underlord, good base damage, good harassment with the right clicks as well. But the threat is about Tekis. If he it's so easy to go on the blast off if the AM is going on the range creeps, because it's so predictable. It's putting himself into danger, pretty much. And now you cannot even trade them. You cannot trade effectively because, yeah, you only have Inkswell. They need to be close to you. Then Pudge TP back now. Deny, nice. So yeah, but the thing here is that the only damage that you're dealing right now is just right clicks. You only use your spell once at this point. While the Underlord, yeah, kind of uses spells already, like twice. Tekis though only blast off, which is suicidal. So you're able to kill the Underlord at level 1, but the cost is too high. Like, he is getting more last hits. Now he's level 2, it's much harder. Because of the atrophy aura. Then the harassment, and then some mechanical issue with the movement on the map. Okay. He will not be able to secure one. Yeah, because of your movement. Okay, now they're able to pull it. This is actually interesting. That you wanted to secure the or contest this pull rather than going into the Underlord. Let me rewind it. At this point, where are you? I mean, you went in here. I don't know why. But yeah, if you actually went from here to here, and then seeing this, you saw that they are pulling here. And then this one is alone. What you can do is ink swirl your AM, blink in to him, and then deal a lot of damage. And then you can slow with a follow-up. Because this guy is alone. And then Tekis will not be able to help him because he just used the blast off. Right? But what happened here is that you just let him took the full wave, and good thing that he went to the tower. If he actually just stay here, like aggro the crypts in here, you will never secure, keep the equilibrium. You guys will be doomed, especially this AM, because there's a threat of Tekis blasting off from these areas. Here, this one, and then yeah, this is really bad. This is actually good for you that he went for the tower. Imagine if he's just here, he can deny all of it, like these whole wave. How Divine Player make that mistake on Underlord? I don't know. Dumb stuff. I was trying to give the AM a fine early lane stage and I didn't play to win the lane, just to survive. Yeah, it's fine, but it's fine to give him a good start, but do you think if you actually kill the Underlord, it's actually a better start. If your mentality is only for a good start, yeah, keep that play. But if you want a better start, you need to be more aggressive, more creative, I suppose. Because yeah, it's very big. It's a very small window opportunity for you guys to win the lane. Because now you're losing the lane, right? Especially on the AMs. You don't have salve, you're just fetching it, and an AM don't have any more tangle. You are basically losing it. But if the if you actually punish the Underlord in here, I don't think he will actually show his face in here. The AM will be the one that will deny and last hits all of the creeps in here. So yeah, good thing though, the Underlord decided to go here. Now the creeps are back in here, but it's still in the tower's range, so the creeps are being killed faster. But I guess it's fine. At least he's getting something on the AM, and then Tekis is just farming your camp in here. Yeah, you will never be able to pressure him. So, based on my observation here, Plaxer, how many spells you've used so far in this lane? It's very minimal. The only harassment that you're doing is right click, which is actually really bad for boss vibes. You're not securing the lane of the AM. If you actually think about it, how many spells they use ready on the AM? Underlord and Tekis blasting off on this guy. This guy is really not having a good game. Although he has a very good amount of CS, but his health is not really good to play with. Imagine if this one is another hero that can actually dive on the AM, like let's say Slardar. It's going to be hard. But if it's going to be different if you make him low, this Underlord, instead of just right clicking people. So yeah. Yeah, you can kill Tekis all day, but it won't change the fact that the Underlord is getting a lot in this lane, and you need to remember, Underlord is their core, not the Tekis. I'm thinking that it's something to do with the hate on the hero. I don't know. Maybe. You just hate the Tekis, that's why you focus on him. So again, Tekis is missing, he's respawning. Tekis is dead, but what happened? You're not pressuring the Underlord at all. He's still full HP. You're not even using your spell, you're not even right clicking him. He's just there. And the Underlord doesn't have the doesn't have the move speed to actually run. He's a very slow guy. And then you're trying to deward? Too bad. At this point of the game, if it's 4:30, I would suggest you place the sentry in here, really. Yeah, inside the camp itself, so it will cover everything. And then deny the sentry later on. Yeah. Because you spent 75 gold, possibly you're gonna spend another 75 gold just to actually destroy that block. Yeah. So look at the farm here. I mean, we're talking about. Look at these scores on the kills. You killed the Underlord once. You killed the Tekis died twice, but no advantage at all. You're actually playing from behind in this laning, especially the AMs. And then you actually give him an idea about your observer in here. You need to be more careful about your observers because it's more gold, like here. Yep. How the hell can you see it here? Of course, there's an observer there. It's golden experience to the enemy. You need to be more careful about it. And now, yeah, Underlord is doing. And then you went for silence. Okay. Look how squishy he is, the Underlord, when it comes to the magic damage. You see it right there? The magic damage? You're dealing a lot of magic damage from him. Or for him. Just with your spells, 460 damage. He cannot stand it early on. He doesn't have hood, he doesn't have cloak. Okay? This is why I don't... I really hate the way you play the lane, and then you will die, Nah, you're alive. Yeah, I really don't like the way that you play your game. It's a good thing though that you're checking the items of your teammates now, but I think earlier you could actually do it when you were just walking in lanes. And yeah, you left the bottle. Okay, miscommunication. Okay, silence. Is that good gank? The bottle is still there. Okay, you went for the max or maxing Inkswell, but there's a lot of bombs. Yeah, go on the Underlord. Go now. Inkswell. Now you're dead.
My people died for nothing.
This is a very underwhelming performance of you. But it's fine though. And then, I don't know about your TP here. I don't really know. I think that you're not needed here in the bottom. Because what you can do is TP mid. TP mid, defend it. There's no catapult itself. So if you TP mid, chances are it will stay alive. No. You don't need to actually TP in front of DP. That's Prophet. You can just TP in here, or even here in the tier 2, and then just nuke down the creeps. Right? Nuke down the creeps. Although it's only level 1, but it's fine. At least you will get the experience from there. But since you stayed in here, yeah, it's fine. I mean, additional kill. But I think Mars can actually handle it. Because he has he has the ulti and such. He only used Rebuke just to kill the attackers earlier. So yeah, I mean, you could actually have level 6 in there and then some creeps in the process on mid lane. But yeah, you went to bottom. But it's fine though. You guys managed to secure the kills, but in my opinion, I think Mars can do it alone. The creeps chase him. That's why there's an vision there. It's good. I think the sentry is out of range for your observer. So the game will be... Should he play with Visage for getting tower? Which one? The Grimstroke or the Mars? The Grim? Yeah, he can. He can actually play in there. But again, we cannot justify it because there's a lot of things going on in the map before the TP in the bottom. Technically he can go mid to get his level 6, to get some lasses and defend the tier 1 mid. And after defending it, he can just rotate to the top lane and pressure the enemy at that point. Or what you suggested earlier is go to Visage lane, but they're not even being domed. So if you TP it here, you're gonna waste like how many seconds? Like 4 or 5 seconds, and hoping that the Morphling will be out of position. But then again, the stuns are not reliable, and there's no Dismember yet. And yeah, I mean, you can actually try to work on the Visage, and then kill the Morphling, but I don't think it's really gonna happen unless the Morphling is really out of place. It will happen, but of course, I'm sure that the Morphling is conscious about the punch in the trees, so the chance is very low to make it happen.
War has come to Radiant's bottom tower.
He's level 7, no Inkswell, which is good, because the only usage of this, the Soulbind here is only for Dismember, rooting some target, leashing it, and that's pretty much it. That's another thing, Laxer. The courier usage here. Here, you planted the sentry and then you tried to ward here, but the way that you use it or you utilize your vision, you could actually send the courier here since it's nearby. So since you place observer just to scout the observer on the hill, they have an idea about it. Of course, they will buy sentry and then destroy it later on. So yeah, aside from the courier, you can actually use the Stroke of Fate. Arena. He's dead. Okay. Objectively, it's a decent kill, but you need some tower. But now that the arena is down, I don't think you can take any objectives at this point. You just killed the Underlord and then no objectives. But it's fine that you killed him. Level 8, Soulbind, okay. I guess you're telling the AM to farm here. Top lane. It seems to me. Which is actually a good call. But He's just not confident in doing so. The reasoning is that only Underlord is showing in the lane. Only Underlord is showing in the bot lane. He don't have any idea where is the Death Prophet, Morphling, AA, you know. And then now he died because he played bottom. Morphling is strong. Okay, if he can go right now. Yep, it's good.
Your essence seeps into my collection.
Glimmer Cape.
Thanks.
What's your reasoning behind Glimmer Cape? I mean, I would suggest for you to go for Aether Lens rather than Glimmer Cape because it's kind of defensive. The draft of the enemy though, mine's in AA. I think that if I got it right, yeah, mine's is magical. Yeah, but there's the there's a sound if there's a mine. AA, yeah, kind of magical thing. Yeah, but when it comes to the draft of your team and compared to the enemy, I feel like nah, the Q is not physical anymore. I feel like if you go for Etherlands, you can actually set up the tempo for AM that you keep on fighting together as 4. Because if you are Grimstroke and then you would really love to place the Inkswell right away before they jump, especially on Mars. So they don't have any way or counter play with your gank, especially with the Mars thing, Blink Arena. Morphling can wave out, but if you have the vision or the cast range, you can easily embrace it before he has the time to react to the waveform, and then go for Inkswell and then dead Morphling. So yeah, this one is kind of defensive for me.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I feel like going more aggressive will give you more than this. And then, yeah, you're playing here.
War has come to Radiant's
This is actually hard because your teammates are here. Your teammates are here and then you're solo dewarding, which is really hard. Yeah, I agree. I mean, yeah, you just plainly feed.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
If you look in the map, you're pretty much controlling 2 lanes. There's no need for you to risk your life in here. I mean, if you actually go in here, you guys are much stronger than them. Inkswell, silence, he's dead. Crimson Guard, food. And then he will be able to ulti. Last hit? No. He even died. No damage. He's laughing. I mean the magic reduction though. So yeah, Glimmer. When it comes to their main damage, I don't think Tekis is actually their main damage. Or even AA main damage. AA is more of a follow-up damage thing. Morphling, yes. Death Prophet, yes. So it's either you play defensive or play aggressive against them. But if you think about the Morphling's game, he needs like Manta style to actually counter your. Yeah, he just got the Manta style. So yeah, to counter your Phantom's Embrace thing, and then get out of the arena, you know, silence, and that's it. But since you guys are you actually play in the wrong side of the map, like here, and then this one forces the your teammates to actually play here. Took a fight, tried to kill the other guys, but the main guy that you should be killing is Morphling and Death Prophet. For the longest time, they're not getting pressured. They're not getting killed. It's all on the Underlord and Tekis. You guys love those heroes. for some reason. I mean, it's fine that you keep killing them, but the problem
The next label plate.
is that you're not killing the other cores. You just focus too much on them. And Underlord is not even their their win condition. It's actually their Morphling that's Prophet. So yeah. Even with smokes, I don't see any smokes. I don't think you will ever kill him because of the strength. So, going back here. Is the Mars smoked up? Is the Mars smoked? No, he's not smoked. So, when the Morphling showed up here, let's see what happened here. Blink. Okay. He has a very small window of time to actually press the shift on attribute. But in here, in your scenario though, what you can do here is actually use the silence already, but you keep on going back in here. I guess that's something to do with the miscommunication thing. I don't know. I think it's really miscommunication with the Mars.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, it's good, it's nighttime, but you could actually try to smoke and then try to surprise the Morphling. But even so, it's really scary given that you guys don't know where they are. This is much better when you have the punch as well, and it's only a feed. But at least you're playing together now, which is really much better than the earlier 2 fight with Mars and Grimstroke. But of course, since you don't have any spells, you guys are losing. Glimmer? Finally, your anti-mage is helping. And he's really good. Okay. Look how strong you are. Actually, you guys are much stronger. If you just try to go for smoke rather than random jumps like that, chances are, you know, you will really win the fights convincingly. I was too focused on the techies. That's why I also bought 4 stuff because of the pit, cold feet, stasis trap. We thought that if we drag the game into the late, we would have a really good chance to win the game. That's a really interesting one. In my opinion though, you can actually stick as 4, in my opinion, because Visage don't need to have some spells to wait. Mars only need to wait for like Arena, and then it's very small cooldown, 75, 90, 60. Hello, Moody. And then your Soulbind is very low cooldown as well. It's not even that great of a deal ulti, but your Inkswell and then your Silence will actually set up the tempo, and then in that way, AM will be free farming throughout the map. Although Tekis is there as a threat, but in a sense, you guys will keep on winning the team fights because you are playing as 4, and then you can easily win the fights. And then if you're gonna go for smoke, you need to really include the Mars, because he's the one with the Blink Dagger and ultimate. If it's Pudge, it's really unreliable.
War has come to Radiant's bottom tower.
So here, yeah, it's really AFK. No game planning, I suppose. Okay, root. Hold on. I think the Visage is on envy, like his Aghanims.
Radiant's middle tower falls. Axe's middle finger.
He's really deep into the enemy territory. Okay. Why did you glimmer yourself? That's another thing. Yeah, you really glimmered yourself. You can actually help your Visage in there. I think you are pressing it too quickly. It went for the self-casting, and then now you're going for the AM. It's actually a hard fight to begin with. Like, the Death Prophet is so deep in the territory, and then you don't have blinks. Only Mars can follow up. Almost there. Now he's afraid to push. Yeah, I think you need to communicate more. If you have smoke and then you have the cooldowns, I can see you that you're checking the items of your teammates. Like, Mars already have his items. Same thing with the Visage. It wouldn't hurt if you ask them to smoke. I'm sure they will actually listen to you for smoke, because it's much better when it comes to the engagements. And then, yeah, he's just owning people. Look at that. Look at that. AM is here, boys. No need to worry, but the Rex is gone.
For my coffers.
Okay. I mean, yeah, you guys want to go bottom, but yeah, you need to push the mid first, and then I think you wanted to play smoke based on the movement here. Once your Rax is gone, first thing that you need to do as a support is make sure that there's no more vision on the high ground.
Radiant's top tower
Yeah,
is
you
under
play
attack.
some sentry, but this one is not enough. There's a possibility that someone went here, someone went here for the observer, because it's nighttime, right? You're not able to scout it. So yeah,
Top tower is under attack. Has
it's always the case.
Dax was a tower.
Once your Rax is gone, you need to make sure that there is no vision in the high ground. It doesn't matter if you need to spend like 150 gold. Yeah, Glimmer again. Another thing. Although it's a good thing that you win the fight. Morphling decided to go on your... decided to use all of these spells on you, which is actually good. But what should happen here is take objectives. AM died. This is why I don't like Tekis. I mean, the longer the game goes, the Tekis will be much stronger, pretty much. My reaction time is way too slow. It's fine. I mean, you can just keep on playing Dota and then practice it, right? But yeah, you cannot take objectives right now because of Tekis again. This is one of the reasons why Tekis players will eventually or always playing in the low priority pool because they get reported.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
You need to scout with your first skill. I don't really understand it. You have the idea, you have so much time, just cast it. It's only 5-second cooldown.
Under attack.
In that sense, you will be able to see the status of the Roshan. And then he will have the confidence to hook as well.
Was a worthy foe.
You actually managed to kill the Morphling even though he has vision on the high ground. This is really stupid of him.
Your structures are fortified.
So, pretty much what I'm thinking here, Claxter, is that you're just waiting for the enemies to commit mistakes. Because your gameplay is still the same thing. Your game plan is still the same thing. Like, yeah, fight, wait for their mistakes, push, but there's Tekis, need to be careful, and that's it.
Many wounds. Dire's bottom tower is
And then you don't even need to TP out, but you have Essence Ring, you have Tranquil Boots up there. You actually don't need to TP. It's 90 gold, but smoke? Nah, you need to push it first. There's a gem. Okay, it's a good target. Finally, you guys are going on the right target now. That's Prophet and then the Morphling. If it's only Underlord, it's really bad smoke. or bad fight. So yeah, this is the time for objectives.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Glimmer, force staff. Finally, glimmer on the teammates, not on yourself. And then you guys have vision here, so I guess you want to take advantage of your visions. Just double damage. One thing that you could actually try to do, Plaxer, is that you can drop the essence ring and then give it to someone else, like AM or Pudge, and then let them use it. So they will have additional HP. Like 400 HP. And then they can give it back to you. It's another way of healing people if you don't have Urn or Mech with the neutral items. Force staff. I don't understand it. Why you're backing out? You guys have the vision over there. You have arena and such. Can double damage on AM. I don't know why you guys are afraid. Yeah, I don't really understand it. Why? Miscommunication again? Who's making the calls to get back? BKB. Okay. Blink in, fight. No more DP. It's only techies. Okay. Objectives? Mars is doing the call? Why are you so afraid? You get the spells. Double damage in AM. And then you're wasting so much gold on smoke. I mean, not really so much, but of course it's 50 and then the cooldown is really costly. I mean, this is a very obvious smoke. You will not get anything from here. Unless you decided to go up here and secure some vision. Because if you smoke and then try to push tower, no one will really fight you because 2 heroes are dead. They need the death prophets. The idea was to hope that they fall for it and initiate on those 2. It will never happen, bro. I mean, I'm preparing you for Immortal bracket. So you need to play like Immortal. I mean, here, this should be the time that you go for smoke. But yeah, it's not happening. I don't know. So see it right here. You guys win the fight and took the tower. But what you did is just go back. You're pretty much giving the enemy to reset the whole map instead of securing more map control. I mean, why? I just realized that the text is on the the replay on the Archon tree. It's not changed. What is your rank again? Divine 4. Divine 4. Grimstroke. This is misleading. I'm sorry. My apology there. So yeah. So the idea here is that you took a good fight, you win the fight, you took an objective, but you are not holding that area. You are not zoning them out. Which is, I don't really understand it. If you zone them out, if they try to go high ground, like you have the high ground advantage there, like here, you can easily kill them. Because you have the vision advantage, position advantage. You get bursted. Okay. TP to the outpost. Visage died. Yeah. Interesting buyback. I mean, you don't have travels or easy way to get into the fight. I think you miscalculated that the fight will go longer.
Ha?
Underlord. You can mix it.
Ano?
Roshan is alive, yeah. Okay. So they have no Underlord, you have no Visage. Morphling is dead. You're actually lucky that this Morphling is so bad. He died in a very stupid way. Like earlier when he has Aegis. And now this. Not even a contest, I can say. And then after taking Rosh... Okay. You need to take objectives. It's really hard. So, what I could recommend you here... Let me just put it back here. Since you just realized that it's really hard to push this one, what I could recommend is someone should actually go in here, cut the wave in here, or here, but most likely bottom because it's getting pushed in here. If you cut the waves here, this lane will be pushed because there will be no backups for these guys. I mean, yeah, you're controlling the lane now, but you're not controlling it properly. Now, someone needs to defend this one. Someone needs to go back just to take care of it. But good thing, same thing here, same mistakes with their cores. That's Prophet and then the Morphling. Their positioning is so bad. It should be the Underlord in the front, not them. Not the Death Prophets. You guys are really benefiting from those mistakes of them. You don't have TP.
Much like cordwood before axe's axe.
I guess it's decent fight. You force the buyback on the Death Prophet. But what's next? You need to defend. You don't have TP. Okay. You want to solo kill him. Interesting. Good. Okay. It's a good one. Because I would really hate if your decision to go on the AA and then the Underlord was able to use Dark Rift in there and then get out. I would really hate your decision about it. It's not gonna be worth it. Because it's only Ancient Apparition support. But good thing though, his mana burned out and then he didn't use the Soul Ring or Magic Wand or even the Guardian Greaves. I think it's on cooldown. But yeah, the idea is that they could actually get out with it because they don't have the burst damage on the guys. And then Dark Crystal or stuff. I really hate Tekis, to say the least. Yeah, but I feel like Flaxer, we've seen enough. Since it's Tekis, it's gonna be hard for you to actually push the tower. Because I would like to actually cover the boost fogs request as well on the analysis here, if you don't mind, Flaxer.
Has been slain.
Because the state of the game is there's still the same thing. Okay. Well, thank you as well for your time, Flaxer. I'll stop the this one and then I'll start on downloading the other ones. By the way, guys, don't forget to put some reviews or feedback on the replay analysis in the server. I'll really appreciate it. Thank you is enough, but I'd love to have it written. Of course, for my credential as well, you know. It's actually a good thing that the enemies did not abuse those decisions that you have, guys. That you won the fight, you took tier 2 mid, and then went back. Like, they didn't even bother to smoke and then kill you guys. Surprise you, but yeah. Then he will die. Yeah, the Morphling and then the Death Prophet is just way too aggressive. When it comes to their positioning, it's really bad. That's why they're getting punished. Did I download the other one? Yeah. I'll end it now, Flaxer. And we go to the boost fog. You played Nature's Prophet in here. This is actually the last analysis that I'll do. And then go on the another Saturday, pretty much. Who won that? What? Who won that game? They win it. If I got it right.
Middle is missing.
Prepare for battle.
They win it because the Morphling and this Prophet is so bad when in the position. Crusader won, Nature's Prophets. Crusader, yeah. This is a 4 or what is the role of this one? Where is it? Wait, what? This is a different one. Hard support, okay.
It's in the bag.
30
Nature's
seconds to battle.
Prophet. Crusader 1. Okay, here we go. Boss 5 and then what is this? Carry Carry Enchantress. This is very fun match.
The battle begins.
Let's see. You get that. I mean, did you pick first with the Nature's Prophet? Yeah, pick first. Yeah. Going back here. Since you're Nature's Prophet 5, yeah, it's a good thing that you're trying to scout the observers, but it's a bad thing that you did not go for the secondary Nature's Call here. Because if you have the additional Trent in here, you can deal more damage to this guy. You have Blightstone, and then this one has 22 damage. But with the Blightstone, it's going to be much sooner death. And then Enchantress don't need to actually commit to it hard. So, okay. Yeah, now you want to harass him, which is good. You have Blightstone, and you have the Trents, it's fine. Okay. But you're feeding your Trent in there. The good thing about Trents is that they don't draw aggro compared to the heroes itself. Hold on, someone's asking me. Are you coaching right now? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, going back here. So your game plan here is very simple with the Nature's Prophet. You just need to harass the guys with right clicks. Do you see the aggro here? They don't bother with the Trents because they will prioritize the heroes itself. And then okay, that arrow. Okay, it's actually interesting that you went for the 3 Fairy Fires. If you really want to bully people, like what you're doing right now, I would love you to invest more on the Tango, you know, or with Venom. Keep right clicking, and then Trent. You can actually, again, block him. Yeah, nice. Keep going. You're pretty much winning the lane. Then salve the guy. Yeah, I can expect it. And then go back again. Like, use your Trent, not just yourself. Yeah, here, yeah. Right click, right click. Arrow, nice. Nice dodge. Run. No. You don't need to right click back. Oh, you have Miracle in this game. I guess that's why you win the game. You have Miracle ahead. Oh, okay. You need to always use this Nature's Call when it's on cooldown. You really need to. Yeah, like right here. Itemization though, I don't like this magic stick or magic wand that you're building because they have a very limited spells to cast. Like here, 12 second, it's Firestorm, but Underlord is mana heavy hero or mana reliant hero early on. He can only use it like thrice, and then he's out of the equation for the skills. So it's like 36 seconds, and then you will only get like 3 charges of magic stick. Because 12 fills 12, 36, and then 3 charges, which is 45 health and mana only. And then this one 19, 18, 17 seconds, and then leap. But yeah, overall they are not casting so much, and they cannot afford to cast so much, especially Underlord. So this one will not be really helpful for you in lane at all. Remember what I said? If you just go on the Nature's Call earlier, like here, if you just use the Nature's Call, it will be on cooldown, and possibly you could actually have the second Nature's Call, and then you can micro it and block them, like right here. If you have Nature's Call here that you can use to utilize, you can block the guy here, and then you could actually die. I wasn't sure what to build. I found new orb. Yeah, or corrosion. It's really good. If you want to play aggressive, yeah. But again, if you want to play boss 5 Nature's Prophet, the strength of the hero is right click and Trance. Not about running around. It's really Trance and his right click. Yeah, I'm gonna push now, catapult, nice. This is another thing with the Nature's Prophet though. It's really a good pusher. And then you force the Rubik to TP, and then Ember is back here, and then the good thing about you is that you can teleport again. So pretty much they're done on top. Because it's Enchantress, and then she got the levels, and then the Underlord died too much. Same as, not actually too much, but kind of, yeah. It's pretty much done for the laning. And then even the Ursa is forced to TP in there. So in here, Underlord will really defend it. Unless you kill the Underlord first, and then you can proceed with a push. Fairy Fire, yeah, not really good. Now you don't have Catapult. I don't think you can push it. You just nuke it and then move on. Yeah, you should leave here now. They're going on your top lane. Someone TP'd. Your right click. The next level plate. It looks like the Mirana abandoned your guy. I mean the Ember Spirit. That's why he tipped him. But yeah, what's next after this? Boots. Okay. Now you realize that you didn't complete the magic wand, and then you're going for Meteor Hammer. Okay. It's actually good that you guys are winning. I mean, the other lanes are doing pretty well. Especially on the mid. The reason why the Bloodseeker is winning because of the Bloodthirst as well. Like in the bottom and in the top lane, all of them is always low. That's why he's getting more movement speed. And then it's a Bloodseeker. It's a known lane dominator. Self-sustain, high base armor, pure damage as well. That's why he win the mid lane convincingly. And here you're almost level 6. You should farm it. Then you'll be able to help you guys.
The next label plate.
Yeah, you have ultimate now. I mean, if you really want to play aggressive, you should go for some Dagon or, you know, really good Dagon game, I feel like. And then you died. You're not even able to use your Fairy Fire. But yeah, I like the idea that you want to push bottom and then take the tier 1 tower, which is really beneficial in the long run. You're not kind of passive. You're trying to make yourself useful. But then again, you cannot easily set up kills. Now you're playing passive. You can actually TP from there. TP scroll, not just your skill. Imagine if you TP'd in there. You can sprout the guy and survive much longer. I guess you just want to hit some crit. Stacking Meteor Hammer.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I'm really curious about this Meteor Hammer. I did not think I would save him. I think you can. I mean, not essentially saving, but wasting their time more, I could say. Like right here. So here, they're going on the Bloodseeker. If you TP here, like right now, you can actually sprout in here, and then the Bloodseeker will be able to cut here and dance with them. Because you don't have any killing blade though. That's another thing. I think he just picked this Blade of Alacrity. But yeah, but the idea is that TP in here, block them and the paths, and then Bloodseeker can move here, and then he may be able to use the Bloodwork again and such.
Pull roots and run.
So at least you tried to save him, and you wasted their time. I mean, it will prolong the death, or if you guys are really lucky, he will survive. It's your mid player. Meme Hammer didn't work for me. I don't know, maybe with the playstyle. Not sure. Even here, I mean, if you think about it, Meteor Hammer on Making Profit, how can you actually make it work? Sprout Ursa, he will just jump out. Sprout the Underlord, and then Meteor Hammer, I don't think it's enough to kill. Same thing with Mirana, he will just jump out. Ember, jump out. Rubik, kind of. Meme Hammer was not great this game. Yeah, really easy. Really easy to get out of the Sprout and your combo with the Meteor Hammer. Unless you're from the fog or in the trees and then casting the Meteor Hammer, and it will land perfectly, it's good. But aside from that, the usage of your Meteor Hammer will be farming the creeps and then going for the towers. But pretty much no one else will actually benefit from your Meteor Hammer because they don't have any stuns that can actually lock down people. The only stun that you have here is like Slardr's Crush and then Dash. But I don't think it's enough time for you to actually channel the Meteor Hammer. And Rapture, of course, they will just run. But yeah, Meteor Hammer, I will not really recommend it. I built it for Usa, but he just popped out, and I was like, GG. So I think this is the first time that you played against Ursa that you forgot how the first skill works. Miran is dead. Kind of. Yeah, he was affected. Oh shit. Meteor Hammer.
Radiant's bottom tower has was not involved.
If in this scenario though, the other item that I would really like you to go is still Orchid Malevolence. I didn't know he just jumps out. Yeah, it has been changed ever since, like, almost a year now. Maybe you're just not familiar with the hero. Okay, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, with the itemization though, I would like you to go for Orchid Malevolence, because in that way, Ember will be forced to play Yules for any defensive item just to dispel the silence. Same thing with Ursa. He needs like BKB Manta to dispel it. Same thing with Mirana, he needs Greaves or Yules, you know. If you go for Orchid,
Radiant's top
you are going to force the enemy to react to your item.
Axe observes carnage
So,
underway, and
another thing is
Radiant's
that
top
you'll be
tower
more potent when it comes to the ganks. You can play with Bloodseeker or Slardar or Huskar. It's a guaranteed kill if you silence them. Then you have. And then yeah, you have nothing. But you're in the front of them. You just died.
like axe. The dire structure
Yeah, it is really good. Orchid is really good in here because they have a very mobile heroes. Mirana's Sleep, Remnants on Ember, and then the first kill on Ursa. And then if you silence the Ursa, he will not be able to use the Enrage as well. So it's pretty much a counter to everyone else in this game, the enemy. But with the Meteor Hammer though, it's really selfish of you to go for Meteor Hammer. It's not gonna achieve anything, that Meteor Hammer.
Radiant's top
So aside from Meteor Hammer though, the other item that you could go for is Force Staff,
dire structure
because they have a very good combo like Sleight of Fist, Chains, and then Arrow, or Pit of Malice and then Firestorm. Force Staff is really good. It will break their combo. So yeah, you're gonna die.
is going to be sick.
Interesting. Someone went for Orchid. Yeah, you're Enchantress. Then, do you see how bad you are when it comes to the ganking? You're pretty much nothing. Look at here. Look what will you do. Sprout and then that's it. See? He just used himself. But what if you have Orchid in here? How much MMR is this? Yep. Crusader 1. I think it's on the stream. I mean in the panel. So yeah, your itemization is not helping anything. It's not helping your team, it's not helping... Well, it's helping the enemy, so... The enemy is glad about your Meteor Hammer, but that's it. You're a plus 5.
carnage underway.
So... You have a very limited farm to take in the map. If you... The way that you're playing, you want to participate in every gank, every kill. But Meteor Hammer is not actually helping you to do that. Like those ganks. Yeah, holy shit now. My next item is even worse. Why didn't you buy Hands of Midas? This is Nature's Prophets, plus 5. I saw Jenkins' hero. Or Jenkins' video. What hero is this? I mean, I don't follow Jenkins, I don't follow BSJs. I don't know. I mean, if in the video it says Nature's Prophet, then Meteor Hammer, it's good. But you need to think as well, what are the drafts in that game where he recommended this Meteor Hammer thing? Yeah, plus 5 Nature's Prophet. And then he's farming exclusively. You can even just Meteor Hammer the tower as well, and then use a Justice Shovel at least. Like, you could actually use twice now, if you did that. Go Rat. Yeah, if you just go Rat, go for it, but the way that you're playing the game, you want to participate in fights, which is contradicting to what he said to you. Like, Meteor Hammer, Shard, then Rat, or Split Push, right? But you're not even doing it. You're just fighting all over the place. You're fighting with your boys. So, if that is the case, you need to go for other item. I think they win this match.
Radiant's bottom tower is
What's the next
under
item
attack.
build? Where to go?
Radiant's bottom tower
Trust the
is
shovel.
under
Yeah, finally you use it. I'm getting tilted because it's passive. Look at that. Is that what he told you as well? Like, TPing in front of the enemies and then die in the process? You just respond. It's not a split push. Because if you actually want to split push with that build, you will go on top. And then do it. It's actually it's a feed. So Jenkins is telling you to feed. Or I guess it's your understanding of his video. His teachings is good, but the way that you perceive it, it's the problem. The way you interpret it. This Ench was so far up. No, we shouldn't talk about your Ench. We need to talk about your game only.
Next level.
Because if we talk about Ench, you will not improve. It's only about the Enchantress. It's not about you, right? And Enchantress is not even here. So what's the point? Nature Hammer. It was just a slight. Oh, he didn't. Yeah, it's fine to dislike players, but I mean,
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
idiot NP. He's tilted. I mean, yeah, I will be tilted as well because you're pretty much useless. At this point, you're just feeding.
Come to Radiant's bottom tower.
You have a very good start, but you guys are feeding. And then you went for Boots of Travels, which is... I don't know. You already have teleportation. This is really not nice. I mean, it's 2k gold. You could go for 4-step. See it right there? Here? I told you earlier about their combo, right? If they have... If someone gets rooted, either by Pit of Malice or Searing Chains, they could go for Arrow or Ursa in there. Who told that? Bloodseeker. So here, this is what I'm talking. You could actually go for 4-step here instead, so you will survive here. But yeah, you died. So again, the Boots of Travels is pretty much useless. Not helpful at all. Nothing. It's wasted gold. You're spending your gold into something that you already have, like your second spell, the teleportation itself. You already have it. You don't need another teleportation. Yeah, now the team is tilted. Specifically the Bloodseeker. Yeah, he's actually right. Watch more YouTube. Jenkins, right? I mean, it's better if you keep on watching streams like mine. Educational most of the time, but of course it's on Southeast Asia, so the toxicity is really high as well. See it right here? You just push the bottom and then you're not contributing into the fight just now, but pretty much the fight is over when you actually try to participate. Then I guess you will travel or secure Roshan. Yeah, even the Trents is mismanaged. You only keep pushing. I mean, you can go for mid now and then take the racks much faster. But for some reason you don't want to. Yeah, I don't know why. Here. They're knocking on the high ground. 5 heroes dead. Right? 5 heroes dead. So they fortified, the fortification ended. The best thing that you should do, or should be done, is that you TP'd in here, use Sprout, Nature Hammer, destroy the building, including Rex. Because now they're respawning, but it's only 1 by 1. It means they'll be able to defend it now. Because you're too busy farming on yourself. I mean, if you think about the split pushing, yeah, this is actually correct, split pushing. But if the enemies are all dead, you need to stick together and push together, not split pushing like this.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
So yeah, the only thing that you get that your team
Something about
has is tier 3 only, and then they just respond. It's too bad. I actually don't think I saw until I TP top.
Vent.
Well, it's kind of excuse, but I'll accept it. But yeah. But the main idea is that if the enemies are all dead, you don't need to look for creeps to farm. You need to look for objectives to take. Either tower, Rax, or Roshan.
middle tower is under attack.
Not farming again. This is one of the reasons why
Radiant's middle
the average matches of lower MMRs is way higher than it should be. Because you could actually finish the game already, but you are just letting them to make a comeback at some point. So you're not abusing the fact that they're all dead. Take objectives like Rax, Roshan, and so on. I think that video actually misguided you in this whole game. Yeah, and then that's it. Yep.
War has come to Radiant's bottom tower.
So for me, Boost Fog, it feels that the game will be unnecessarily longer because of the way that you play, and I don't think there's something more to learn in this game. Or do you have any questions for me? Because I feel like I've seen enough of this game. Because it will be the same thing.
Middle tower is not what it used to be. That is for
Yeah, this is what we call a split push. This is actually the right idea. This is actually what we call split push, but the decision of yours earlier here, it's different. It's kind of game ruining. It's kind of throwing, because your team decided to stick together and take the Rex, but since you're not there, their main pusher with the Meteor Hammer, Blightstone, and Trance, and upgraded Trance, they're not able to fulfill their goal in here. So I could tell that your teammates are mad on you because of that decision of yours. Also here, since the creeps are knocking now on the high ground, you could actually teleport to the mid and then take it down. Instead of like this again, you just feed. Yeah? What you could do better is teleport here, Meteor Hammer, use your Trance, Sprouts, take it. Because this one will be pushed naturally, but what you can do is take this range Rax that is already exposed. And then what will happen is that the Radiant will actually defend it because of the pressure of your push, and see what's happening now. Your teammates is now confident to fight them because they don't have Ember, they don't have Mirana. But yeah, they still lose the fight, of course. More than the gameplay that you learned from the previous video of Jenkins, I think the mentality as well. It's just really not applicable in here. Yeah, okay, good timing, but still something. Yeah, feed. How long is the emote only chat? I think it's 2 minutes. The channel points. We good now? Boost Fog? Because it seems that it's going to be the same thing. Like, you know, it's a good thing that you guys win the fight, or win the game. But in any case, if you really want to play in higher MMR tiers, you need to be more punishable. I mean, objective taking kind of guy. I'm about to ruin the whole replay analysis. We're pretty much done in here. I mean, you can actually use it if I stream my ranked matches, but yeah, why not? It's your channel points. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, you're Marius, right? The one that is the one that I'm talking in Discord, right? Yeah, gotcha. Too bad that you just came in here. This is actually the last analysis that I'm doing for today. So yeah, you guys are just lucky. So another thing here, instead of going to the top lane, best thing that you could do here is that here you should push this one because this is much faster to here because this one has tier 2. You should abandon it. What you can do, guys, is push mid, push bottom. But what's gonna happen is that yeah, you're gonna push 3 lanes. I feel like you're gonna TP here at some point. I feel it. Let's see if you will really TP. Trust the shovel, man. It's on cooldown. Nah. Okay, it's good. So again, it's the same thing. It's the same thing, Boost Fog. There are 2 heroes dead, and your guys want mid. But your guys are here. So, what you can do is to expedite the push. Like, come in here, take it here, take the racks. Once it's gone, I'm sure you will transition it into bottom racks. Because if you push it here with them, it's much quicker. Especially with the additional bonus damage, and then here as well. But yeah, the problem is that you want top instead. Which is a really bad decision. As of now, you haven't taken any racks yet. So yeah, I think the best thing that you could learn from this session is really the aggressiveness when it comes to the objective. And now, this is really painful to watch. Like, they respawn, all of them, and then you guys haven't taken any racks. Because of the shenanigans pretty much on yourself. If you did not spend your time in there, you could have taken this one, and then this one as well. Either range or melee, it doesn't matter. Because they're all dead. Only Underlord is alive. Trust the shovel. You're not using it. I'm getting tilted because of it. It's passive for the longest time. I mean, I love the shovel. I never put it into stash even when I have a better neutral item. Just, yeah, put it in the backpack and then once it's up, use it. But in this case though, even though it's on cooldown, he's not using it. So yeah, Boost Fog, do you have any questions? Because this game will really take so long because both of the teams are so bad when it comes to objective taking. Boost Fog? Is he still here? Oh, he's typing in the Discord. Yeah, do you have any questions for me, Boost Fog? Look at the enemies throw. Kind of stupid of them as well. Throwing. My internet suddenly throttled. Thanks for seeing me again. Okay. Well, I really appreciate it, man. Yeah, I'll end the analysis here since it's pretty much done. The what? We're smurfing? I mean, Smurf in 457 games? It shows that you're a Smurf in Dota Plus if you use that one. In any case, man, Boost Fog, I thank you for your time. Everyone that actually watched the stream and participated in the free replay analysis. If you missed some of them, you can easily visit the VODs. It's gonna be available for the next 2 weeks. I need to ask you one thing. What is the biggest mistake I did in the Grimstroke game? So I can have a straight game plan, what I need to do better next game, and improve step by step. If you want to do a recap, starting with the laning stage, your lack of aggressiveness is what makes the anti-mage items kind of delayed, I could say. Let me pull up the again the where is it? Hold on. This one. "16 minutes Battle Fury. Do you think it's good or not? Do you want to see bad game or are you done with the replay?" Yeah, I'm pretty much done for today, Muli. Maybe I'll do it in the next week. So you think 13 to 14 minutes is good? You're actually right about those time. So the reason why I told you that is because the way that you play the laning, you went for level 1 Inkswell, which means you guys were not able to secure the range creeps in the first 2 or 3 waves. And then after that, the anti-mage is getting harassed by them. Next week there will be another bad. Give me a break, Molly. Well, it's fine. I'll take it, of course. Just need to have some time to do it, of course. I mean, last week I did the analysis on your game. Did you not improve at all? So, Plaxer, the opportunities though, it really knocks into your door. Like what I've mentioned, when the Tekis died and then solo Underlord, you could go for and then he pulled the large camp. That's the time that you should go for the Inkswell and then blink on the Underlord and then punish him for being alone, and then he will tank the creeps, and then he will possibly die because you are strong. Magic damage is really strong against Underlord, especially in the early game. So yeah, if you actually manage to punish the Underlord with those positionings, I'm sure that the AM will have a better timing when it comes to his items, because in the most part, if he gets closer, he will get attacked by the Underlord. Even worse is blast off from Tekis. So in the in the actual practice with your boss 5, you rarely use your spells. I like that you are checking the items of the enemies, but it's only in the start of the game. But yeah, I would really recommend you to focus first in the laning stage, because this is where we start. There's a very delayed timing on the AM's farm. 16 minutes, right? 16 minutes. Look at it. And then the Underlord is ahead. Once he got the Battle Fury, he started to farm faster than anyone else, which is good. This is the design of the anti-mage, but you as a support, you need to secure the lane for him, not playing passively in the lane. So yeah, I think just the biggest problem with your laning is the mentality, because you said that you just want to secure the lane on AM, but you don't know how to. The idea that I've mentioned is kind of aggressive, but it's actually one way of securing the lane, which I think doesn't suit your style. I don't know, maybe you'll learn from it and then be more aggressive after this. It's going to be beneficial in the long run. Trust me. Because the supports are the strongest hero on the map before 10 minutes. You just need to abuse it. You just need to find those opportunities for you to be effective in the laning stage. Yeah. that's all that I could say. Do you have any questions for me on Plaxter? I mean, you can always watch the VODs as well, just to polish your gameplay overall. If you think this at this time right now it's not enough, or yeah, you can actually watch my stream and my previous VODs, which is mainly offline and then support gameplay in 6K MMR bracket in Immortals. Although I lose all of my games last night. Yeah, too bad. I lost it. I'm still confident that I'll reach 7K this time around. So yeah, since you don't have any more questions, I'll end the stream. And again, I thank you guys for, thank you for the follow. Oops, not really. The thing is also my mentality towards my enemies. I was in March 2020 in Guardian 5, and now I am Divine by reflecting myself. But now I am scared playing against those people, even though they are not better. I think that is a problem why I play so passive. Yeah, I agree. You play too passive. Like, you went level 2, level 3, and then how many spells you casted? 1 or 2. And then you have Enchanted Mango and the starting item. I was really hoping that you will go for the Q and then keep on spamming it, securing range, and then spamming it to the hero, and then run out of Mango, and then die, and then respawn, and then do the same thing again. Just to force more consumables to the enemy. But yeah. In any case though, Plaxer, if you want to go higher, you need to play like them. Yeah, good thing that you have an idea now what to do next. So yeah, I think we're done here, guys. And again, I really thank you. See you tomorrow. Yeah, I have a stream tomorrow, but it's gonna be 10 p.m. Manila time. And then, or it might be sooner as well than expected because Monday is, of course, about the classes. Yeah, you're very much welcome as well. Thank you for participating. Bye for now, guys. Have a good weekend. Enjoy.